Alright, I'll work on this bike. Waiting for Joe to come back on his test ride, so oh well. Let's see, this one we're working on the brakes. We're hooking up the front brake through the front mass cylinder now instead of coming off the common brake that I had on it. So we'll go ahead and disconnect some of this stuff and put new lines on it. Lose a little bit of fluid. Try to keep it to a minimum though. So to keep from twisting your nuts off the line down here, go and put the two wrenches so you just squeeze them together, and you're holding this line and just turning the nut as best you can, like that. That way you don't damage the fitting. These things are actually fairly weak, so you can break them pretty easy. To keep from losing a bunch of brake fluid, I'm just going to rotate this up in the air like that. As long as you're above the fluid level, it's not going to ever come out. So we don't have to worry about it draining any. Alright, so we got a T down here in the line. Going down in here, going up to our front brakes. We're going to take that out. I'm going to go ahead and replace this line here. All the way back to here, I'll just put a new line. So I got some new ones here. Either 26 or 28. One of those two should work probably. Keeps it pretty straightforward on what you're doing. Down a little lower, you see better. Okay, this one's going to dump a lot of fluid out unless you get it up out of the way. Pretty much going to dump out anyway, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Looking for my wrench right in front of me. This is a little harder to get to. Tie out of the way. Take it apart in the back and pull forward. Probably the easiest way to do this one. There we go. Doesn't feel very well. Like Joe's back. Yeah, this line's does not want to rotate. Back up to the front again. There we go. All right, goes up out of the way.
Push that too is leaking like a sieve.
Yeah. All right, I'll put this up high out of the way so it doesn't leak. Hang it like that up there. Get out of the way for now. All right, this one didn't want to rotate down here. Now I got it disconnected down here. Hopefully it'll rotate back here. Yep, a little better. We just rotate the whole hose. There we go. I got shrink tubing on it, so just rotate it way out here like this. Pulls the whole line off. There we go. Clean out. Now we just figure out what length line we need to go from there all the way up to here. Should be 26 or 28. I've measured it before. Pull out the 28. Looks like that's a little long. 26. Looks like a good one to me. Alright. Doesn't work quite as good as you spin it this way. Not you really seeing what I'm doing down here. Try to squeeze, turn this one here to get the nut to turn, but it slips a lot. Very little access in here, so anything you can do to help it makes it go quicker. All right, that's tight. Line this up to the front. Make sure you stay away from the exhaust pipe. Move it that way. Move that over here. Perfect. All right, that line is on. So a good straight shot down to there. I'm gonna put a zip tie to the frame right here so it doesn't rub right there, cause a problem. I went behind the clutch cable here underneath the frame, so it'll be fully away from the exhaust system. And we got good clearance, and nothing's down below the frame rail, because the only thing dragging if you're doing a little off-road work. So I'll probably put a zip tie right here, another one right there. Just make sure it doesn't rub on anything, and you should be good to go. And I gotta bleed it. Alright, quick and simple on that one. That one, a little bit more work. Alright, we'll be back.